Hey everybody, welcome back to Okay, it's Colosseum now. Cool. Why not? Anyway, welcome back. In this part, we're actually finally gonna take on Mir B. He's just here dancing and with his Ludicolo. So, spoiler alert for what his party is. Fun fact: when I was initially recording this, I lost to him. I was actually impressed because he just has these four. He just has these four Ludicolo plus a Shadow Pokemon, and I lost the first time. I rectified that in this part, thank God, but yeah, I was actually kind of surprised. His strategy was pretty competent, actually, for taking up my party. He has ring dance strats. I think two of his Ludicolo have Rain Dish as their ability, and the other two have, what the hell is that one called? The one involving that increases their speed in the water, or in the rain. I'll probably post it on the screen here. So, yeah, he'll send out two Ludicolo first. One we'll do Rain Dance, and then one will have Rain Dish. Alright, so I've decided we're opening up with our own grass type and bird. Because I had the hindsight, after losing the first time, I made sure to have our Knocked Owl with us for super effective damage. Okay, good. That one's asleep, and yet he can still dance. Cool. Probably should have put that one to sleep. Ah, yes. Swift Swim. Never mind, I don't have to put it on the screen. Swift Swim's the other ability. You know, I've always wanted to try out a Ludicolo, but they never work out in how some of my parties are typically planned. Maybe one day I'll get to it, or I'll add it to a competitive team. So my aim here is because, yeah, these guys can shockingly hurt, and there's Knocked Owl just being like, screw you, I'll just stand in the sky. My plan is to put them to sleep and then wail on them, but as you can see, this Ludicolo was like, no. And then tried Bleach Seed on Skiploom, where it doesn't work, but okay. So yeah, remember Noxie? 2 parts ago? Yeah, he had 4 Lotads. Yeah, he was just trying to mimic. I realized there when I brought it up, when I was watching the playback to do the voiceover. Yeah, he's just mimicking Mir B here. Of course. Now I can take that into hyper mode and use it to my advantage. Ow. Why are you jerks trying to use Leech Seed on a Skiploom? That doesn't make sense. And it's kind of funny with Mir B, because he's in the sequel, and like as I mentioned before, but he's not really trouble. He just kind of, after you initially meet him, he then just shows up at the Colosseums from time to time. You'll be told that he's there, and then you can go and battle him and get a Shadow Pokemon that you may have missed. He also will have the final one you can get in that game, which is a Dragonite. But also he changed his team a bit. Instead of having the 4 Ludicolos, he had like a Lombre or 2 and a Voltorb. But it makes sense considering where you start at in terms of levels in that game. Come on, let's take out these weird duck things. These duck sombrero guys. I do wish, because I do like Knocked Owl. I do wish Knocked Owl was a bit of a better Pokemon. Yes, it's a regional bird, but there are regional birds throughout the series that have turned out incredibly good. Look at Staraptor and Corviknight, for example. College skill for Ludicolo. He gets hit while he's sleeping, continues to dance, but also quickly adjusts his hat. That's commitment to the act. Yeah, I'm willing to take that. Nope, more rain dance. And like I said, I do find it very neat to have a boss fight where the guy uses all of the same Pokemon. Like, we've seen bosses throughout the franchise that have used, like, sets, like, or just one, or like one Pokemon that just, or like some Pokemon that just evolve throughout every battle, but to just see a boss that literally had, to see a boss that literally just has all the same Pokemon, I thought was neat, personally, but what about you guys? Let me know down in the comments. Hooray, that's another one down. Aha, here we are, his shadow Pokemon. And we do want it. Yeah. Obviously. He has 2 Pokemon left. Cool. He's got a type advantage right now with Sudowoodo, because he can really... No, I think also Skifloom's weak to rock type moves too, now that I think about it. Because grass does not resist. Yeah, that's the first I saw that. So yeah, if you remember what I mentioned, when they're in hyper mode, they can sometimes disobey your orders or just do that. So that Pokemon was effectively like, yeah, no, this, and I just made a huge mistake. I should have tried to gun down that Ludicolo fast. But then again, Reflect can also help protect Quagsire from nonsense. Because Mega Drain originally will really hurt Quagsire. He'll be like Iago when Jafar kicked him back in the door. Ah, that hurt! Oh, good. Excellent work there, Quagsire. Okay, now I'm just being stupid. Take out the Ludicolo. Thank you. Because Ludicolo was the bigger threat at the moment. I do find it kind of funny that, Quagsire is a water ground type. It's really good, don't get me wrong. And then we get Swampert in the following generation, which is even better. And then we get Gastrodon in Generation 4, and they're kind of worse. I gotta double check if we have other water ground types. I'm kind of having a moment. Originally, Stunfisk was supposed to be a water ground type, and then they were like, no, we need to balance this out, so they changed it to an electric ground. So because we want to catch this, because we want to catch our friend, the Mimic Tree, we're just going to try to hit it very lightly. Actually, I think the Pokemon in this battle that's done the best so far, because it didn't go into hyper mode yet, and has been in the fight the entire time, is Noctowl. Everyone give a round of applause to Noctowl after the battle. So I'm just being concerned because I have a feeling that Sudowoodo has a rock-type move, even though rock-type moves don't have much accuracy in the games just yet. I could be wrong about this, but I think the next big rock-type move that would have good accuracy would be in Gen 4, and that would be Stone Edge. It's a 90% accuracy. That a Rock Wrecker, but that would just be a signature move for Rhyperior at that moment in time. Which again is also fine. Anyway, good. Let's keep that Sudowoodo asleep. It's at half health. Maybe we can start trying to throw stuff at the damn thing. Yeah, might as well. So now, because I really don't want to feint it, so that's why we're just gonna have Noctowl use Reflect. Okay, good. We got the Sudowoodo. We win. Congratulations, Noctowl. You did not go into hyper mode at all the entire fight. I can't keep up with the tempo. Ho 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 ho! How dare you! Don't you dare think you'll get away with your latest outrage. One of these days, I will take great pleasure in kicking you about with my whatever. Oh, and I'm not giving up our Shadow Pokemon plan. Let's go! And then he runs away like Sonic and his Ludicolo and his Ludicos follow him. And now we can rescue the Plusle. Ooh, we got a TM. Sweet. Well, at least the room's big enough that that Plusle had a lot of space to run around in. Purification of Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon are fighting machines created by closing the door to their hearts. The process of restoring a Shadow Pokemon back to its original state is known as purification. Exactly how a Shadow Pokemon is purified is unclear, but there appear to be several causes. We must eliminate reaction to these factors and create Shadow Pokemon that will never revert back to their original purified forms. Shadow Pokemon Lab Chief Ian. Alright, cool. A Macho Brace. That could be useful if we need to EV train. Choo-choo! Paraga, Plusle! Paraga, you're safe. Oh, and Plusle! It's actually really funny and kind of interesting to see this big muscular guy and his Pokemon as a little electric mouse. So anyway, yeah, now we've rescued the Plusle. We finally dealt with Mirror B. Oh my god. Bear in mind, everyone, this is part 10. None of the other admins that we have to deal with should take this long. You probably could have spread out the Mirror B plot by having at least one other admin we had to fight. So anyway, so now we're getting Plusle to come with us. I think when we see Duking in the next game, he has the Plusle back, I think. So obviously Wes returned them. If that's the case, I'd have to look into that, but whatever. So now we have a Plusle. We're never going to use the Plusle. I think what the creator... I think what they intended was for you to have another Pokemon on hand that was not a Shadow Pokemon, so you didn't have to worry about Hyper Mode. But Plusle is... it's not that strong of a Pokemon. By all means, you can do it, but... with the way this game... with how this game works, I don't know... okay, cool, the move is Snatch. With how this game works, I don't think I'd want to use it. And we don't. Yoo-hoo! You two there! Where are you bound in such haste? Oh! That lady over there on the left. Yeah! Ah! I might be imagining it, but the town's air feels somewhat less dirty. But not all is well. I can feel the presence of black auras coming from Shadow Pokemon. Wow, Fantine, nothing escapes your notice. There is but nothing that eludes the notice and blah blah blah. The key to freeing Pokemon from their black aura is not in the north. Up north is where my grandpa lives too. Oh yeah, duh. No, it is up north. I read that wrong. Sorry. So yeah, we have to go to Agat Village where our partner Yuri was heading to originally before she got kidnapped by Cypher. So we gotta go and help them out. Welcome to Agat Village, everybody. It's apparently a place where people come when they want to retire in this region. Now, let's go. The nice thing is, there's people here we can battle. Why, welcome to Agat Village. This village is home to traders who were once considered blah blah blah. I would think it's too early for you people to settle down here. Woof, 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 woof. Alright, we're just passing by. Hey, look, a Torchic. Sweet. Oh, you're Egwene's granddaughter. Kind of thing he's been telling everyone that you're coming for a visit. Oh, sweet stuff. Ooh, we got some Ultra Balls. Now we have 4. And we got a Silk Scarf. That could be useful. It's a held item that powers up normal type moves. So yeah, now we're just exploring the village just to see what's all here. Look, a Wobbuffet. Ah, Chorus, you finally arrived. Oh, and you're with a friend, too. I know it's hardly any of my business, but it pays to choose your friends wisely. Or whatever. Alright. Oh. When I looked in your eyes, excitement. What do you say, kiddo? How about we have a heated battle? You and I. Yes, let's do it. Never mind. Oh, but don't be that way. It's not often. Okay. Just hold your horses there, actually. Yeah, that's what I wanted to confirm. What do you say? What do you say, kiddo? I'll give you a close look at your skills. Fun old man scoff. Or is it scove? Scov. He sends out a Machop and a C-Dot. So, a bodybuilder and a bomb. No, we already have the... we almost have the perfect advantage here. So this village is important. It's where we're going to be able to start purifying our Pokemon. We just have to do a few things right beforehand. It never ends. It's like, do this! Oh, but now you gotta do this. Oh, do this too. Come on. Alright, sweep up this floor. Oh, good God, a ferret. Sweet. Oh God, the bomb is growing. So I mostly just wanted Skip Bloom to get called first, so yeah. Alright. Cool. Poor C-Dot. How? Rude. But you're poisoned now too. Okay, so... just because I thought that was rude. Eh. Okay. Alright, he really has it out for Umbreon. And then Poison should finish him off. Bye, Ferret. Don't forget to write. There, we beat Scov, or Scove, or Scoff, or whatever we want to call him. Well, my, you are tough. I haven't been this excited in years. However, the Pokemon you use appear to be that. They are frighteningly strong, but they are somehow cold. Am I imagining that they are keeping their hearts closed tight? Nope, you are pretty much correct there, sir. This is not a Pokemon Center. So if there's a retirement village for seniors, is it like that one planet on Futurama? Once you reach a certain age, you're forced to move here. Oh, we'll definitely concern ourselves with those things soon. Come on, me. It's time to go to the Pokemon Center. What am I doing? I think I'm looking for my items. Yeah, that's true. Umbreon didn't get beat up enough. I have a sneaky suspicion. I think on his recording this, I had a sneaky suspicion I'm gonna need these two. This is our destination. Wait a second. Could it be? Corvus, is that you? Last time I saw you, you were this little tiny thing. Now look at you, growing to be a real beauty. Oh, please stop it.
Oh, please stop it.
But I shouldn't keep you. Egon was worried about you. Don't waste time. It would have been funny if I just kept going to look around the village, but alright.
Grandpa, Egan, Grandma, Bella, I missed you. I missed you. Oh, Corvus, welcome home. No, welcome. We heard that you were coming, but when you didn't arrive, we were worried about you.
You finally arrived. What held you up? All sorts of shenanigans, trust me. So anyway, these two are Yuri's grandparents. We have no idea who her parents are. He's the village elder or the mayor, or whatever of the village. And because of that, he also has some significance for us to give us advice. And now we're just explaining to them what's going on. And Wes is just kind of...
Help, there's trouble! Egan, it's a serious situation. Some outsiders went into the whatever...
What? So, okay, the village is now under attack by, Cypher. But first, before we get into the fray, let's look around. Oh, come on, you're a married couple. Why do you have your beds separate like that? I understand if it's a mattress-related thing, but can't you just push your beds together? Whatever. Anyway, there's a Mightyena. A Lotad. A Lotad again. Cool, thank you. Well, didn't you see them? Well, you have a Mightyena. You can kick their asses. Especially if your Mightyena knows crunch. On the plus side, we found the Pokemon Center.
Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon to full health. Do come again.
Look, a Trico. I feel like I should have had all 3 Hoenn starters here, like somewhere, because there's a house that has a Torchic. There was the Pokemon Center with a Trico. Where's Mudkip? Might as well have all 3 around. Now what am I doing, past me? You just trying to find stuff before we go and jump in and save the day? Alright. Kind of a shame that this game doesn't really have a camera, but whatever. Ooh, an EXP share, that will definitely be useful down the road. Now, what are you doing, me? Also, I like how all these doors are still open. So we're not gonna go and save the day past me? Why not? Alright, we are going to save the day. An odd-looking bunch went off in the direction of Relic Forest. Bleh. Okay. That's a cave. You've already been in here, buddy. I might not have registered. I either A, did not register the ramp going down next to the Pokemon Center, or I'm just looking for stuff before I get down to business. Alright, cool. And Yuri's stuck up there now. So, they're talking about some old man who decided to get up in their business. So, this Cypher Peon Dovin sends out a Spheal and a Carvana. Interesting combination. Some kind of Seal and a Piranha. A Seal that evolves into a Walrus and a Carvana that evolves into a Shark. No, and a Piranha that evolves into a Shark. Okay. That's like some Digimon logic right there. But that's fine. Let's take these guys out. Use return on the Carvana. I do find it very grim when the fish Pokemon, all the fish Pokemon faint. Well, because most of them, they all go onto their They all go onto their backs. Sadly, our Umbreon is not known for its attack, nor support and defenses. Alright, so with Dovin out of the way, we will see you all in the next part, and until then, you all take care. Thank you for watching, and have a great one. Bye.